This mount is kind of shaky. Yeah. So you're gonna get a little jiggle. Sorry about that. Not sorry. Getting jiggy with it. So Leslie's driving. We are on our way to Summer NAMM for the second day. It's an interesting one. You saw the thumbnail. That's it. That's the whole thing. There is nothing else. It feels very junior guitar showy. It's weird. It's like an old school Amigos Dallas show. Like, kind of, I don't know. We got there yesterday and we were walking around and it was like kind of spooky. Like, there's empty tables. PV's table has like some stickers on it and there's nobody there. So what I was gonna do real quick this morning is go through some of your questions and comments from yesterday, because I said put it in the comments if you have any questions or want to know anything about NAMM or want me to go see anything at NAMM. I really don't like this mount at all. It's driving me nuts.
Hold it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold it. Okay, so I got my iPad here, so I'm gonna go through a few questions. Is there any word on the Adam Jones Gibson? Gibson is not at NAMM. So what they did yesterday was JC Curley and Mark Ignacy and Cesar and some people from product development and etc., the custom shop, were there walking around at NAMM, and they were basically telling people to go to the Gibson showroom that is like a mile away, which actually it's not even a mile away, it's like a couple blocks away, which makes total sense, really. Like, why would you pay all the money and
Well, it was just sponsored too because it came through the NAMM app too. Like, go visit Gibson Garage down the road.
Oh, so they paid for actual sponsorship.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well that makes sense. So they're still part of the NAMM show, but they're basically like showing remotely, because the Gibson Garage is just down the street. Like, it makes total sense. So that handles that. Dastardly Dave wants to know about other P90 soap bar covers and custom parts like that. There's only one. Advanced Plating is the only parts place that I found that has that stuff that's there. We looked around because I was looking for stuff like that, and they're the only ones. They're, you know, and they're like a bigger volume place. They don't really have like a, I mean, I think they have like 100. Hang on. Dang it. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. We must be switching cell towers or something. Somebody said, I'm not there, I never will be. Conventions are where art goes to die. I disagree. I did a lot of networking yesterday and met a lot of people that I've been wanting to meet, so that's been really cool. I'll get into a couple of those things in a minute. People keep asking me why I'm going to change the pickup in my new guitar if it's so good.
Because it's what you do?
Yeah, and it's not good. I mean, I haven't put that in a video yet. I love that guitar, but that pickup's not good. So, what is Jared Brandon's job with Gibson? He is in, I guess, what would be called new product development.
I think his badge actually says pickup specifically.
Yeah, but it's
pickup development.
It's new product. He is.
Can't talk about what he's doing.
Yeah, he can't talk about what he's doing. He told me the other day on the phone what his actual title was, and I can't remember what it is. It's because we talked like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's in new product development, but specifically developing pickups. That's what Brandon's doing. Jared's doing, and he's he's selling Brandon Juan pickups to Zach. Is what he's doing. So, if anybody wants to know. And let's see. Chris says, I feel like we need to start a campaign to bug Rhett Shull to have one of his custom guitars made with Dylan pickups. Huh. So, I've never met Rhett Shull until yesterday. We chatted for a good bit. And, because, he's based in Atlanta, and I'm based in Augusta, so, we talked about doing something together. I don't know what that means, but we chatted about it. We exchanged informations, and we'll see. I think that'll be kind of cool. That would be pretty awesome, actually. He was a really nice dude. Him and his wife were there, and me and Leslie we just stood around and chatted with him for a few minutes. And Jonathan from Tone Junkie Chronicles was there with us too, chatting. Kemper guy, so we might do some more Kemper stuff with him, which is pretty cool. Any chance you can make it by the Revolta Eastwood booth? So Novo didn't have anything at the show. There was this weird, there was trying to have an off-Broadway kind of NAMM show, and we went to it. It was Wednesday night. It was okay. It wasn't okay. It was okay for me because I ran into some people that I wanted to talk to and chat with and stuff, so it was good, and I got to talk to some folks, which is really cool. But they didn't have anything at the show, so let's see. Reverend Booth, please. I shot some stuff with Ken yesterday. I have not had a chance to edit it.
It changed minds on me, sorry.
Oh, did it? So, driving around Nashville is ridiculous. All of the highways, it's like a maze. And so, there's a lot of times where you'll literally be all the way in the right lane, and you'll get onto a freeway and immediately need to be 4 lanes over the other side. It's crazy. This place is crazy. I love this town, but the roads are stupid. What's new from Locomotive Audio? I've not seen anything from them, but I will double check today when we walk around. Is Kolos there? No. Trust me, you would have known by now. Let's see. Another question about a Gibson P90. Why am I taking it out?
Are these new people?
Yeah, they're new people. Is there an Ibanez booth? How about Kiesel? No and no. Nope and nope. So, big brands.
I think there's just one.
Well, Martin.
Oh, yeah. So maybe there's a few.
Martin, Taylor, Reverend.
Yeah.
Help me think of some other brands, you guys, in the comments. Martin, Taylor, Reverend.
Big brand, that might be it, though.
Big brands, that might be it. Yamaha is there with tons of studio monitors and stuff. Even the obnoxiously loud drum section was not obnoxiously loud. There was only
I think I only saw one real drum set.
One real big drum set, right?
I mean, one actual drum set. I saw some digital drum sets, and then that's it.
Yeah, I mean, it was ridiculous. In a minute, I'm going to tell you what I've been able to accomplish, because even though it sounds super lame for internet, see, here's the thing. You were hoping to get a bunch of exciting content from us this week, and I was hoping that you were going to get a bunch of exciting content from us this week, but there hasn't been anything exciting in the normal NAMM kind of way, right? Premier Guitar wasn't even there yesterday, so that tells you, you know how Premier Guitar goes around and goes to each booth and does all that stuff? They weren't even there, not even in the house. I think John and Perry and Chris were shooting a rig rundown the day before yesterday with Lizzie Hale, and then yesterday I saw John was with Brent Mason.
Yep, I saw that too.
Nobody was even at the show. Like, it's crazy, dude. Totally crazy. I saw the exhibitors list. It's not worth going this year. Nobody's there. Okay, so here's the thing. It depends why you go to NAMM. If you go to NAMM because you just, like, want to gawk at rock stars and see crazy gear, you know, then probably not. If you want to go and meet people and network and stuff like that, it is amazing.
Yeah, because even people without booths are still there.
Yes. So for example, I'll tell you who a few people that I've run into and that I have been able to actually chat with and have some conversations with, and I'm really glad I came. Jonathan from Tone Junkie Chronicles, we've been talking about doing something for a long time, and just to kind of, we just never connected. I got to meet finally some customers that I've known for a long time on the internet and have never. Zach Smith. Yep. He tours with a big worship band, and he lives here in Nashville, and we've never connected, so we got to connect yesterday. He plays some of my stuff, so that's really cool. I'm trying to think who else. Well, and connecting with Rhett Shull was a big deal. Yep. Because that's been trying to do it like via like email and messages and stuff, and I think we get lost in each other's inboxes because we get so many inboxes every day. And so to actually connect in person, that was really cool. I'm probably going to see Anthony from Lucky Dog Guitars again today. I think he's going to be there. We got to chat a bit and brainstorm another video idea with Ron Beanstalk, the big industry lawyer, because I wanted to ask him about copyrights and using other people's music and playing covers on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be a thing coming up. So we chatted about that. I talked to Adam Reaver from FU Tone, and I'm tossing around buying a guitar with a double. He taught me. We don't say Floyd Rose anymore.
That's right.
We say double locking tremolo. So I'm going to probably buy a guitar with a double locking tremolo, and possibly do some stuff with FU Tone. So that's pretty cool. What else? What else have we done? Sorry, I accidentally touched your screen here. I think it's good. I think it's good. Who else? Let's see. I'm trying to think who else we networked with. Well, and I got to meet Jared Brandon. We never met in person. We have always interacted online. We've talked on the phone. We've done all kinds of, he's helped me a lot over the years, and we've chatted a lot. So talking with Jared Brandon, and especially now that he's at Gibson, and Jared Brandon's boss was there, so I got to talk to him about pickup stuff and at Gibson, which is really, really cool. He's a great guy. And I was like, what's the chances of getting a tour of the Gibson factory? And he's like, the chances are very good. So we might be able to work it out. So that could be cool. And then, probably one of the biggest things is I will have news very soon. The Top Secret Project, we had a big thing about that last night, and it went really, really well. And that is, we keep saying in a couple weeks, but I really do think it is going to be in a couple weeks. I really do. We're really close to being able to like blow the top off of it and share it with everybody. So that's very cool. The other thing that happened, and this actually happened because of that, because the person that I'm working with knew somebody and hooked me up with them. You all know that I used to make cables, and I don't make cables anymore. And so we get like daily, we get emails and we get inboxes and we get comments on YouTube all the time about what cables should I use, what's the best cables to use. Now that you don't sell cables.
It's going.
I don't know, this is weird.
I'm going.
You're going. And so I met with a cable company last night that I am extremely impressed with, that I have been testing without telling you for the last month or so. I actually even like cut it apart and looked inside and did a little sneak peek, and really good stuff. In my opinion, very reasonably priced. So hopefully, I'm not saying we are going to be sponsored by them, but we're going to be working with them on some stuff. And I will probably be recommending their products on our channel very soon, and that is coming. I want to work out some details, but and you know, some content details and stuff first, but that is coming. So we will be able to recommend some cables to you that you may not have heard of, but they're really, really good. Let's see.
I may have heard of them.
You may have heard of them. It's true. They're pretty big.
Yeah, tens of thousands of followers.
Oh, I know.
And lots of mutual followers. I was quite impressed at their reach.
He does really good. They have a really good
really nice guy.
Yeah, their social media. Casino Guitars. Braxton and John Dilger.
Yes.
Freaking cool. Super fun. Wicked fun. You probably saw some crazy pictures on Instagram. Those dudes are super fun, man. And I have been invited to Casino Guitars to go shoot a video with them, and we might have some other content coming up with them pretty soon too. Cool. I also got an open invitation to come tour and do some content around a company that...
They drinking early.
Yeah, they are. It's one of those, like, pull around behind a tractor and drink at 10:18 in the morning things in Nashville. Anyway, they make hardware. They make guitar hardware, and so to be able to go and talk about like how things are chromed and nickel plating and all that kind of stuff, that'd be kind of fun. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Give me 1 second, and I'm going to, because I can't see all your comments, so give me 1 minute here, and I'm going to try to find you, because we're almost there, but I wanted to at least... Alright. Yeah, Scott Gaylor, I saw you said it made no sense for you. I can totally understand that. Okay, I'm going to let the camera shake for a second so that I can actually scroll through this. So I apologize about that. Let's see. What is Jared Brown? Okay, we got Jared Brandon's name. How's your phone data bill? And it's insane, but it's how we make a living, so I don't care. Michael Bourne, what's up, dude? How was the party last night? Michael Bourne is one of my top secret friends, and I will tell you, Michael Bourne is in the comments right now. So Michael Bourne is one of my top secret friends. Hopefully on the channel very soon, we'll get to chat with him a little bit, but he is one of the few people that knows about the top secret thing, and so he's talking about the top secret party, and it was freaking fantastic. We had a blast.
For sure.
The pickups sound great. It went well. There was people there that liked stuff.
So much so we're gonna have another top secret
We are
party.
gonna have another top secret party this afternoon, because not everybody was able to make it to the top secret party last night. And so we're gonna do it again today, and it's
I have to pay this chick.
oh, we have to pay her. Here.
I'm sure.
Yeah. We gotta pay the parking attendant person. So hang on, let me get my credit card. Here you go. So yes, it was very, very good, Mike. We had a great time. And hopefully in the future, I will be able to talk to Mike more, and you'll know.
Or not. Or they're just like,
Mike
y'all
is
aren't
very
busy enough.
Mike is very cool. Yeah, so that's the other thing. All the traffic management and stuff, there isn't any because there's no traffic. Scott says, makes no sense. Oh my God. Gary says, if the Colos booth was there, you could park your Jeep in their booth. That is really funny. Sorry about the like Blair Witch lighting here, but we're in the parking deck. No, you say Floyd Rose. Ha, ha, ha.
Who said that?
Have you seen the new Greg Koch P90s? I have not gotten to play them. I've seen them. We shot some stuff with Ken yesterday at the Reverend booth, and I haven't gotten to actually play them. I will never say double locking tremolo because it's a vibrato. I get that, but no. Let's see. Why would Novo do anything at NAMM? They can't keep up with orders now. Yeah, I'll tell you what, nobody can keep up with any orders. I was talking to some folks at Gibson the other day, and their goal is to make 650 guitars a day. They can only sustain 450 guitars a day right now, and they are behind on almost everything. And it is not because of any problem, that it's just they are so busy. Things are just insane. Everybody's busy. I'm behind on stuff. Well, a couple weeks. Not like 6 months like Gibson. Everybody's behind. Is there a timeline for the super secret special reveal? I will tell you who knows the answer to that question, and he will not tell you, and it is Michael Bourne in the comments right here.
We're waiting on you, man.
We're waiting on you, Mike. Because actually I know what he's doing, and he needs to do it, and then when it's done,
right,
we'll be able to tell everybody.
Yes.
So which is what the other person. See, I can't say names because if I say names, you will know, and I don't.
Trip you
Yeah,
up.
yeah. And actually, I was talking to people with no names last night, and I was like, just so you know, I've been on my YouTube and on my Instagram talking about secret stuff for the last couple months and not giving up any names. Thank you for the light. Yeah, it's crazy. This is really, really crazy. It's gonna be so fun though. You guys, this stuff is so good. It's like, it's so good. And last night, we had some people that really could play some guitars.
So many different styles. That was
yes, it was really fun.
And I think people were intimidated to play because they knew they had a different style, but it was
yes.
good. It was good.
Well, and what happens is there was a couple really good guitar players there, and then they would play stuff, and then
nobody wanted
to play after that because they're like, okay, I quit because these guys are so freaking good. I mean, world-class guitar players were there. It was really good, and everybody liked everything. We had a number of different things there for people to try, and everyone really liked all of it. There was I don't think there was one like, oh, I wish it was like this or anything. I mean, it was really fun. So hopefully we're going to do that again today. I think you guys is so good. It's been really fun. We're getting a lot done. It is useful. Mm-hmm. It is very useful to be here. And like, again, I'm excited. Like, we're going to walk in right now, and I'm really excited to do the networking part. So many times at NAMM, it's literally walking around with earplugs, bumping into people, and everybody's in a hurry because they've got to see, like I have to see 3 or 4 people, right? But normally when the show is super big, it takes all day to see those 3 or 4 people because you're running into people, then you're talking to more people, then you're getting distracted, you're doing all this stuff. There's so much going on, and then by the end of the day, your voice is broken. I feel great today, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel worn out. And this is day 2. And so to be able to like pull off to the side with a buddy of yours and have a chat and like not be screaming at each other and not you know, to communicate it. I don't know. I really actually enjoyed this smaller show. It's been really, really good. And the things that are going to come out of this, I think y'all are really, really going to love. So, yeah. I'm going to a conference with a big trade show floor. I'm curious to see if it'll be equally low-key and sparse. Yeah. And what's crazy is there's not even here. So Taylor has their own little upstairs room, which they normally have. But Fender's not here, which they usually have the other upstairs room. Gibson has the other mezzanine usually. And nobody's up there. So there's no extra, like, you go in there and it's literally like one map with one block of stuff. And that's not even full. So it's cool though. Meet some people, hang out with some people. And we got a really good guitar player from Augusta, Georgia. I want to thank Corey Alexander. I think he's in the comments right now for the tickets.
And yes, winter.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
So yes, thank you, Corey Alexander, from EME in California. He's the one that got me the tickets. He's the one that got some top secret people that I'm working with the tickets. He is the one. He also, there's a kid. I think he's like 19 years old.
Is he that young?
Yeah, he lives in Augusta, Georgia. He's an absolutely unbelievable player that needs an opportunity. And so one of my other buddies, I'll tell you this little story and then we'll go, but one of my other buddies texted me about 2 months ago and said, you know, this kid Ben, he's so good. He deserves at least some kind of hookup to get him in a crowd of people that, you know, just, and I was like, he's like, do you think you could take him to NAMM with you? And I'm like, I'm super slammed. I can't like walk anybody around all the time. But what I can do is I knew Corey would be cool. And Corey gave me a badge for him. And so
we saw him.
We saw him yesterday. He was nerding out over Burton was here. And what's his name? Burton. Guitar player. Anyway. So he was here and he was chatting with some people and he was like, I was like encouraging him to sit down and play guitars and let people know that he played. And so to try to help him out. So that was really cool. So thanks Corey for that. Let's see. Why are bridge pickups and strats and tele guitars placed at an angle? Show up at our next live stream and ask that in the comments because I will forget that by then and I don't want to get into super technical stuff right now. Hopefully you guys will come to Winter NAMM. I have been talking to people and I think we will. We actually already reserved an RV spot
just in case
in Anaheim. To be ready for that, actually, right? So we have a spot for the RV, so it's just a matter of going there. So yes, I believe we will be at Winter NAMM. Thank you. Somebody said congrats on the guitar. Let's see. And that's basically it, man. I just want to give everybody an update. Thanks for hanging out for a few minutes. Like I said, it's been a weird one, but it's cool. Tomorrow morning, we are busy until...
Well, it's weird because we're in an earlier...
It's weird because we're in an earlier time zone.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening tomorrow, but we will probably go live with kind of a wrap up and tell you what I can tell you. The one thing I will say... Just keep...
I'm glad they put new edition ... SG because that's how rumors get started.
Yeah. Keep an eye on our Instagram. Just keep an eye on our Instagram. That's all I'm going to say. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll see you in a little bit.